Hey guys, it's Zach from the Concon channel, and in this video I'm going to show you where to find all the collectibles for chapter 5 Doom the Dark Ages. The first collectible is going to be this Hull Fighter, which you need to destroy, and after destroying it you'll complete the cat and mouse challenge. Now the following collectible can be found just outside the cathedral. Now it will be the Layover challenge, the demon essence, as well as a secret area and some gold. As you're outside the cathedral you're going to take a left and you should see this monster over here that you'll need to take out. Once you take out the monster, the landing zone will then be available, and once you land you'll need to then destroy this tree in the center. After doing so, a bunch of enemies will spawn in and a boss will then spawn in as well. After defeating the boss you'll then get the demon essence, which increases your health. Now once your dragon spawns in, you're just going to follow my path to get to the secret area as well as the gold. And once you come down here you'll find the gold stash as well as the secret area. Now the second collectible is going to be just on the outer rim of the cathedral. Now it's going to be right here, and it is going to be a Hull Fighter you'll need to destroy. So it'll follow through this path every single time, so you can just wait for it here, and once you're onto it you can then destroy it. Now the next collectibles are going to be a secret landing area for the Layover challenge, the Cultist zone for the Countercult challenge, gold, a secret area, and a weapon skin which you can find by starting right over here. Once you're here, which is the front of the cathedral, you're then going to go down, and there's going to be these two enemies that you'll need to destroy. Once you destroy them, a secret landing zone will then be available and your challenge will be completed. Now from the landing zone, if you move over to the right, you'll then find the cult down over here. And then if we turn around and if you just follow along here, you'll get your gold as well as the secret area. And if you continue down the path, you'll then get your weapon skin. Now the following collectible is going to be in the same area for a secret area, gold, and a ruby. So once you're here where the landing zone was, you can then move over to your left and you're going to come towards this green pad. You're going to stand on it and then you're going to throw your shield. You can then move towards the hole that you just created, and now you have to swim down to this valve. Once the valve is twisted, the water will then empty and you can go ahead and throw your shield. You can then enter in onto the other side, which is going to get you an access key. Once you've done that, there's going to be a pad where you can exit the hole through. Now just be careful, it will launch you into this window where you'll get your gold. And once getting out of there, you can then head towards the objective marker. And once in here, you'll get some more gold, a secret area, as well as a ruby. Now the next collectible is going to be the Hull Fighter 3, which you can start by coming over here, which is just outside the cathedral. Once you're by the entrance, you can then take to the left. And you're going to head to this weird octopus looking thing and destroy it. Once you destroy it, you can then head on through and the Hull Fighter will then spawn in. Once you destroy it, that will be your cat and mouse challenge completed. Now the following collectibles are going to be a cultist zone, secret area, as well as some gold. Now you can start from the outside of the cathedral. Once you're here, you can then take a right and we're going to go to this ship and destroy it. Once you destroy it, the landing zone will become available. And once you land, you can then just follow my path. Once you get down here, you'll then need to destroy the enemies so that this barrier can disappear. Once you defeated the enemies, you'll see this path will now be open so you can follow along through. And once you get down here, a secret area will be found and then you can destroy these cultists for the challenge. And once you do that, there'll be some more gold back over here with some health and shield potions. And if you follow along through into the water, and then you swim up, you'll find your final gold stash. Now the following collectible is going to be a secret area and some gold, so you can come back to the starting place where the shrine is. Once you're by the shrine, you can then follow me. And you'll then need to destroy all these enemies. Once you destroyed all the enemies, there'll be this wall you can climb. And then you can follow my path over to the left and you're going to pick up this blue key card. Once you get the blue key card, you're going to head around and then you're going to take another left going towards this bridge. You can then fall down right over here and then you're going to move over to this door. It'll unlock because of the blue key card, and here will be your secret area in gold. Now the following collectible is going to be demon essence for ammo, which you can just start by coming back to the shrine. Once you're here, you can then follow me. Once you defeat all the enemies in this area, you can then go ahead and break through here. And once you come down here, you'll then fight this demon. And once you defeat the demon, you'll then get the demonic soul essence for ammo. Now the following collectible is going to be gold. You can just come to the outside of the cathedral. Once you're here, we're going to go for the next ship. Once you're inside, there'll just be a bunch of enemies you'll need to defeat in this area in order to open up the door. Once you defeat them, you can then enter through the next door, and there'll be more enemies you'll need to take out. Then after going through the following door, once you come down, you'll then progress forward, and before entering to the end of it, you're going to turn around and get the gold right over here. Now the next collectible is going to be a secret area and a ruby, so you can just come to the left hand side of the map over here. Once you're here, you're then going to take out another hull carrier ship. You're then going to land right over here. Once you've landed, you can then go towards the objective marker, and now you'll have to take out some enemies. Once the enemies are taken out, you can then get a new weapon called the super shotgun. You can then enter inside and there'll be a bunch of enemies you'll need to take out. You can then come over here to this green pad and look up to destroy the hangar. And once you've done that, this gate will open, giving you the secret room and the ruby. Now the next collectibles are going to be the Cultist zone, gold, a secret area, and a codex. Now you can start from where you got the super shotgun. Once you're here, you're then going to enter inside and you're going to take a right at the start. Once you're in here, there should be this thing you can break with your shield. Once you break it, the bridge will then fall down and you can then knock this box. And then just follow me. And when we get inside, we'll find our secret area as well as the Cultist zone to complete the cult challenge. Then if we go straight across where the gold is, that'll be our gold. And we'll need to then do a combat challenge. Once you complete the combat challenge, you can then head down the stairs right over here. And at the end of the passage is going to be your codex. Now the following collectibles are going to be a toy, gold, and a secret, which can be found in the exact same area as the previous two. So once you're outside where you got the super shotgun, you can then follow me. And you're then going to take a right before going to the objective marker. Once you come down, you should find your gold. And as you follow along the path, you'll find a secret area. And if you climb up here and get all the way to the top, you should find the toy. Now the following collectible is going to be in the area just before we turn right. Instead of turning right now, we're just going to go straight on this bridge. Once you come down, there'll be a bunch of enemies you'll need to then take out. Once you take out the enemies, there'll be this barrier you can break. And if you just follow along, you'll find the secret area and the gold stash. Now the following collectible is going to be gold. Now it'll just be by the 4th hull carrier, which you can just get to by following the objective markers. Once you're here, you can then take out the hull carrier. Once you destroy it, you can then land. And then you can just follow me. Once you get to the bottom here, you'll need to defeat the enemies until the shield goes away, and then you can go ahead and get your gold. Once you defeat the enemies, you can then go ahead and get the gold. Now the final collectible is going to be Codex and gold, which you can find at the end of the 4th helicarrier objective. Once you're here and you're about to exit the area, there'll be a bunch of enemies you'll then need to take out. And just before going towards the eye, you're going to turn around once you fall down, and here should be the gold and the Codex. It's been Zach from the Countercult channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.